For a brief moment, Ted Williams captivated America as the man with the golden voice. One minute he was homeless, the next minute he was famous, and his rags to riches tale was the feel-good story of 2011. But not all fairy tales have happy endings. So whatever happened to the man with the golden voice? Williams' overnight fame dates back to a video posted by the Columbus Dispatch in 2011. At the time, Williams was homeless and asking for help on the streets of Ohio, aided by a sign that read, "I have a God-given gift of voice."
When you're listening to nothing but the best of oldies, you're listening to Magic 98.9. Thank you so much. God bless you.
His remarkable sound went viral. A $375,000 book deal and offers from Kraft Macaroni and Cheese, MSNBC, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and many other opportunities soon followed. Williams, whose former radio career was sidelined by years of addiction to drugs and alcohol, had suddenly been given a second chance at life.
Kraft Homestyle Macaroni and Cheese. Cheesy noodles topped with golden brown breadcrumbs. You know you love it.
About a week after he became famous, Williams admitted to talk show host Dr. Phil McGraw that he was still drinking and agreed to enter a treatment facility. A spokesperson for the Dr. Phil show told CNN that Williams' decision was fueled in part by a physical altercation with one of his daughters. Williams lasted just 12 days in the facility before leaving voluntarily. About 4 months later, Williams returned to rehab, committing to a 90-day program. After entering treatment, the Cleveland Cavaliers opted not to pursue a working relationship with him, and other gigs were also put on hold. Williams appeared on the Today Show in May 2012 to discuss the release of his book, A Golden Voice: How Faith, Hard Work, and Humility Brought Me from the Streets to Salvation. The memoir revealed some startling information, including that Williams was a delinquent parent and had even played a role in prostituting his girlfriend so he could get money for drugs. Despite his struggles, Williams said he was maintaining his sobriety and had surrounded himself with better people this time around, admitting, "I take it one day at a time." In October 2014, nearly 4 years after his life-changing video, the Columbus Dispatch sat down with Williams for a lengthy interview. Williams revealed that despite all the opportunities that came with viral fame, he was struggling to make ends meet due to people taking advantage of him.
A lot of things that I signed early on in 2011 probably shouldn't have signed. A lot of people that were involved in my life then shouldn't have been.
One of those people was his former manager, Alfred Battle. In 2016, Battle again tried to convince Williams to work with him on an unspecified project in Africa. Luckily, Williams said no, as Battle was arrested at the Newark airport for trying to smuggle $500,000 worth of heroin into the country from Ethiopia. Of all the wild stories to come out of Williams' rise to fame, none was as surprising as the time he announced he would be running for president of the United States. According to USA Today, Williams made the announcement in June 2015 while appearing on Scott Spears' Now radio program. "I was created to create change. I want to do it big. Looking at all the other people running, I said, why not change things on the highest level?" Alas, his bid for the White House concluded by the end of that summer. He told NBC News, "I wanted to focus on other things. I wanted to inspire and encourage." 5 years after the video that made him famous, the Columbus Dispatch profiled Williams again to see how he had been doing. This time, the news was good. He had landed a Pepsi commercial and had even begun starring in his own weekday radio program, The Golden Voice Show in Columbus. The best part, it was on WVKO AM, which was the same radio station where Williams began his career in the 80s. According to Christian Today, Williams said during one of his shows, "I'm almost like a poster child for redemption." In 2016, Williams was featured in one of Oprah's Where Are They Now segments. While recapping the story of his rise, fall, and rise again, Williams became emotional about his desire to leave a legacy of which both his fans and family could be proud. To that end, he has been working with homeless charities, even returning to Friends of the Homeless, a shelter that he once relied on when he was down and out. "I was right there at the head of the line, waiting for my handout. So this is where I have a lot of loyalties now. It's just exciting to meet the people and to embrace them with hugs and all of that stuff, because they know that I was just 5 years ago in the same situation that they were." Williams has even larger charitable aspirations, however. He wants to open up a homeless laundromat so that those who are in the position he once was have a shot at getting back to work just like he did.